Guys, this past weekend, we had one of the most exciting boxing cards, top to bottom, in a very long time, with topping it off with Bivol and Beterbiev. The second fight, obviously, one of the better main events we've seen in probably the past 2 to 3 years, maybe even 5 years, in my opinion. Guys, we're going to talk about that. Bivol, Beterbiev. We're going to talk about Shakur Stevenson versus the Electrician. We're going to talk about Madrimov versus Virgil Ortiz. Guys, we're going to talk about all of these fights. It was a very, very good card. But guys, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. The first fight we're going to talk about is the Shakur Stevenson versus the Electrician. And guys, literally, he worked his 40 hours, then fought Shakur Stevenson. Like, I'm not joking. This guy was he's actually an electrician. Took the fight 2 or 3 days prior to Saturday. Fought Shakur Stevenson after working 40 hours as an electrician. I'm being so serious right now. Being so serious. But guys, someone's going to have to say it. Everyone's been saying it on Twitter. I am tired of seeing Shakur Stevenson fight nobody. My nickname for Shakur is Shakira Stevenson. Shakira Stevenson. Guys, I mean, every time he fights, I got to take a nap during the fight. And you guys might say, oh, you're not a real boxing fan. You don't know boxing. Bro, I'm not trying to see him run around for 12 fucking rounds straight. And granted, he did get a TKO in the 9th round this fight. I understand that. He fought better than last fight. I understand that. But we need to see him fight somebody else. Somebody with a name. Guys, he literally fought an electrician. This man he fought was doing 40 hours of fucking work 3-4 days ago. Then decided to take a fight against Shakur Stevenson. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Like, you can't. And then he's going to go on Twitter and talk all this hot shit. Oh, well, I'm fighting whoever I want, blah, blah, this and that. Nobody can fight me. Nobody can beat me in my weight division. Bro, you just fought a fucking electrician. Calm the fuck down. Now, if you fought someone like Tank and you beat him, or if you fight someone, you know, that's an actual good fighter in your division, you can go on Twitter and talk all the shit you want, right? Even his last fight, he came on Twitter talking all this shit after running for 12 rounds. And granted, he did win that fight. But, bro, his fucking fights are snooze fest, bro. Like, and like I said, you might say, oh, you don't know boxing. You don't know the art of defending, blah, blah. Bro, I don't care. When Shakur Stevenson has a fight during, you know, a fight card, a fight weekend, bro, that is my designated sleeping time. No cap. Every time Shakur Stevenson fights, bro, I'm taking a nap. 4 to 5 fights ago, I forgot who he was. Bro, he was fighting on a Thursday night. Who fights on a Thursday night? Like, real shit. Like, I'm being so serious, bro. Like, I don't know what else to say. Shakur needs to fight somebody. And what makes it worse is he's going to go on Twitter after fighting an electrician. Like, literally, an electrician, bro. He worked his fucking 40 fucking hours, right, to support his family. Then he's going to take a fight, and then Shakur's going to beat him and then go talk all this hot. Come on, bro. Whatever. On the other side, though, I think his name was Josh. I forgot his last name. I'm sorry. Guys, hey, you know, he's out there working. He's getting his 40, 50 hours. He might be getting overtime, and then 2-3 days later, he's fighting on one of the biggest boxing cards ever. Praise to him, bro. I really thought it's a cool story. You know, he's out here working, being a hardworking man. Then he's going after to train after working 40 hours, whatever it may be, man. Props to him. But like I said, I'm gonna stand on what I said. Every time Shakur Stevenson has a fight, or Shakira Stevenson has a fight, I'm going to take a nap. Okay? Every time Shakira Stevenson has a fight, that is my designated nap time. And I funny part is too, I schedule it very, very good. The fight before, you know, the fight before he fights, you know, I eat a little 10-piece chicken nugget, whatever it may be, you know, getting a little food coma. Then when Shakur's fight comes on, that's when I take a nap. You see what I'm saying? So that's my designated nap time. Okay. So speaking of a more interesting fight and a better fight, Madrimov and Virgil Ortiz. Granted, I thought Madrimov was going to win this fight. It seemed like he was winning the first 7 rounds, I believe. It's just, he just fought Terrence Crawford, I believe, in the summertime. Took Terrence Crawford to the distance after, I don't know how long Terrence Crawford hasn't gone the distance. I think Terrence Crawford hasn't gone the distance since, like, bro, like 5-7 years. And Madrimov took him the distance to 12 rounds to a decision. And I thought he fought very, very well against Terrence Crawford. So I'm thinking, you know what? He just fought one of the best pound-for-pound boxers, if not the best pound-for-pound boxer. Took him the distance. And I'm thinking, okay, you know what? Virgil Ortiz is still a very good boxer. And he's still undefeated, right? But I'm thinking Madrimov, he's unorthodox. He moves a lot. He sticks and moves. I think it's going to be a tough matchup for Virgil. And like I said, I thought Madrimov was going to win. I thought he was winning the first 7 to 8 rounds of this fight. But the 9th round that Virgil Ortiz had, I don't know what his coaches told him. I don't know what clicked in his head. But after the 9th round, he started going crazy. That, if you want to go watch the 9th round again, man, that was one of the best rounds I've seen in a very, very long time. But Virgil Ortiz did win. I think it was a very good fight. I think Madrimov is still a very good fighter, very good boxer, especially at that 154 division. But Virgil Ortiz, man, he did very great the last 3 to 4 rounds, and I think that's why ultimately he won the fight. But guys, I am very excited for these two boxers. I know Madrimov I think this was his 12th pro fight or 13th pro fight, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, both of these boxers, very good boxers, very good match, and I expect a lot from these two coming in the 154 division. And the main event between Bivol and Beterbiev, guys, this was one of the best boxing matches I've seen in a very, very long time. It did not disappoint. We all knew it was going to be a good fight. Obviously, it's a trilogy. The second fight, Beterbiev took the first one, and that it was. We knew it was going to be a very good boxing match. We all say styles make fights, and this was a very, very good fight. Bivol won the second fight. Obviously, they're going to have to fight again. They're obviously 1-1. This is one of the best boxing matches I've seen. If I've not said it already, this is the best boxing match I've seen in a very, very long time, bro. Like, it was just, I mean, guys, the way that it's shaped out, you see Beterbiev coming forward. You see Bivol being more active, right? That was kind of one of the knocks in the first fight where, you know, it didn't seem like Bivol was being too active. It seemed like Bivol wasn't really letting his hands go. And that's why a lot of people thought Bivol lost that first fight, because he wasn't really letting his hands go like he did this fight. And honestly, truthfully, I think that's why he won this fight. Not only that, but guys, it's boxing. We know boxing is kind of a rigged sport, right? Although I'm not saying Bivol didn't deserve to win. I thought Bivol did deserve to win, right? But I thought to myself, you know what? Beterbiev won the first fight. If Bivol wins the second fight, that definitely makes for a third fight, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think that also kind of, you know, if it's a little close, I think they give it to Bivol so they can make another fight. And like I said, I'm not saying Bivol didn't win. I thought Bivol was going to win. He did win. He won fair and square. I don't think it was rigged. I don't think Beterbiev got robbed. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, you know, if Beterbiev won the first one, if Bivol wins the second one, it's definitely due for a third one, right? But yes, Bivol did win. This is one of the best boxing matches I've seen in a very long time, like I said, guys. And I can't wait for the third one. I don't know when the third one is. We all know the third one is coming. But, guys, this one was a masterclass. And, guys, I got a little bit scared because, yes, I did have Bivol winning. I always say a hungrier dog is the scarier dog. And that Bivol was, because, obviously, he lost. He wants to seek revenge. And not only that, but he boxed very, very well. He was letting his hands go a little bit more than the first fight, and that ultimately was the reason I thought he did win, because although Beterbiev seemed like he was coming forward and kind of putting Bivol on the back foot, Bivol was letting his hands go a lot more. And I will say this, though. It was a very close fight. So when I seen the 12th round, I think Beterbiev did win that 12th round. I don't know what the judges' scorecard said. I think Beterbiev did win that 12th round. I'm like, dang, bro. You know, him winning this 12th round could either be him winning or him losing. Obviously, judges had it otherwise. They had Bivol winning. Both the other judges had majority vote. But, guys, this one was a very good fight. I was so happy that, obviously, Bivol won so we could see a third fight. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's going to be a lot of more boxing content. I know I haven't posted on my channel in like 2 weeks or whatever it may be. School's kicking my ass. Work is kicking my ass. I'm going to try getting back on here, guys. But, guys, let me know what you guys think. But it's been your boy.